So class, here we are. I'm a little frustrated because I just made a video and I forgot to share my screen. So I get to do it again. So I'm going to share my screen. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And it's also happy March Madness Day. Here we go. All right, so what are you going to be doing today in class? You got two things going on. You got the Sweet 16 challenge. You can open that up in Canvas. And you're going to submit your completed document through Canvas by taking either a photo, a screenshot, or saving a PDF file if you do it right on your iPad. Submit that through Canvas so I can give you credit for that, and then use whatever time you have left. You should have at least half the period to work on your project. All right, so here's the plan. This is a timeline here. Oh, I forgot about this. Check this out. So this is some St. Patrick's Day, the Irish periodic table. It's a little four-leaf clovers. I need to get myself one of those. Timeline, plan on Unit 8 tests Wednesday, next Wednesday. We might start Unit 9 on Tuesday. I don't think we'll need 2 days next week to get ready for the test, but I know some of you might not have. I want to get quizzes back to you on Monday, so I'll give you a chance to study, get ready for it. I'll be available after school Monday and Tuesday, so if you need help, stop on by. If it's test related, even project related, if you have questions, you can stop on by for that. So project is going to be due on Monday. I had that on the board, but it's going to be due Monday the 28th. The marking period is over the 31st. I haven't finalized the point value yet. I'll let you know when I come back, but I'm thinking probably around 40 points. So it'll be like a big quiz grade. Be about, not quite a half of a test grade, but give you another way to help improve your grade for marking period 3, since we only have 2 tests in marking period 3. All right, so here it is, the Sweet 16 challenge. I just basically took a screenshot of what I could so you can make it a little bit bigger. All right, so just want to walk you through what you're going to be doing each round. Oops. So first round, it says write the formula of each ionic compound. Whichever one has the greatest number of atoms within the formula is the winner, and moves on to the next round, round 2. So let's say we're doing mercury 1 sulfate versus titanium 4 oxide. So you look up in your periodic table, mercury 1 is mercury with a +1 charge. Sulfate is SO4 with a -2 charge. So I would need a 2 here. So I just count up the atoms. I have 1 mercury, 2 mercuries, 1 sulfur, and 4 oxygens. So that's 7 atoms. Let's do titanium oxide. Titanium is Ti. Titanium Roman numeral 4, so titanium has a +4 charge. Oxygen has a -2 charge, so it'd be TiO2. So that's only 3 atoms. So Hg2SO4 would move on to round 2. For round 2, once you already have your formulas written for round 2, whichever one of the 2 has the greater number of ions in the formula, it moves on to round 3. So for instance, mercury, there's 2 mercuries, right? There's Hg +1, Hg +1, and then you have 1 sulfate, SO4 2-. So for this one, we got 3 ions. So I would have to compare that to the winner over here between these 2, and whichever one has more ions in the formula moves on to round 3. When you get to round 3, whichever one has a bigger charge on the anion moves on. So the anion is the charge of the negative ion. So sulfate has a -2 charge. So if it were going up against nitrate, nitrate only has a -1 charge. SO4 -2 has a bigger negative charge. So it wins, it moves on to the final round. And for the final round, whichever one has the larger molar mass wins. So we haven't done molar mass yet. That's actually one of the first things we're going to do, maybe the first thing we're going to do in Unit 9. So let's figure out, how would you find the molar mass of Hg2SO4? So what you want to do is you want to look at the chemical formula, figure out how many of each atom is present. So I have 2 mercury atoms, 1 sulfur atom, 4 oxygen atoms. I am going to multiply how many atoms I have of each element by its atomic weight, its molar mass. So if you find mercury on the periodic table, not the top number, that's the atomic number, that's the proton number. The atomic mass, atomic weight, is the bottom number, 200.59. So I'm going to take the 2 atoms of mercury, I'm going to multiply it by 200.59, and the number we're going to use, we're going to say it's in grams. And we multiply that. So 2 mercuries, if we had 2 moles of it, it weighed 401, doing this in my head, 401.18 grams. And then we look up the sulfur. The sulfur, oops, wrong way. Sulfur is element 16. And we can just round to 2 decimal places. So 32.066, we just make that 32.07 grams. And there's only one of it, so that's easy. And then oxygen, element 8. It has a mass, atomic mass of 15.9994. We'll just round that to 16.00. And 4 times 16 is 64. So the mercuries would weigh 401.18. The sulfur weighs 32.07. The 4 oxygens would weigh 64 grams. So we want the grand total. Add those together. That'll be 497.25 grams. So that's the molar mass. So whichever one has the bigger mass, that's your champion. So when you're done, take a photo of it, submit it through Canvas, and work on your project. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon.